Have you ever held on to a dream so tightly, only to watch it shatter right in front of your eyes? Most people give up in that moment. But sometimes, the real magic happens when we don't give up, when we choose patience over despair. This is the story of how patience turned a broken dream into pure joy. There was a young man named Arjun. He lived in a small town with big dreams in his heart. Ever since childhood, he wanted to be a musician. Music was not just his hobby, it was his world. He believed that one day his songs would reach people far and wide. So, he practiced every single day. But reality was tough. His father was a farmer, struggling to make ends meet. His mother worked from dawn till night to support the family. For them, music was not a career. It was just a distraction, something useless. Still, Arjun didn't stop dreaming. He saved every coin he could just to buy a second-hand guitar. And when he finally got it, he held it close like a treasure. One evening, Arjun was invited to perform at a local function. For him, it was not just a small event. It was his first stage, his first chance to prove himself. He practiced day and night. He imagined the applause, the smiles, the recognition. Finally, the day came. The lights were bright. The crowd was waiting. Arjun stepped onto the stage with his guitar, his heart racing. But within seconds, disaster struck. The old guitar strings snapped. The microphone crackled. His voice trembled. The crowd grew restless. Some laughed. Some walked away. And in that moment, Arjun's dream shattered. He walked off the stage with tears in his eyes. For days, he locked himself in his room. He couldn't even look at his guitar. The voice in his head whispered, "Maybe they were right. Maybe music isn't for me." Have you ever felt that way? Like the world was telling you to quit? But life has a way of testing us. One morning, Arjun's grandmother walked into his room. She was the only one who truly understood him. She sat beside him and said gently, "My child, a broken string doesn't mean the music is gone. It only means you need to wait, to repair, and to try again." Those words hit him hard. For the first time, he realized that patience wasn't about waiting quietly. Patience meant holding on, even when the heart was heavy. It meant believing that this moment of pain was not the end. So, he picked up his guitar again. Slowly, carefully, he fixed the strings, and once more, he began to practice. This time, he didn't rush. He knew dreams take time. He performed at small gatherings, even when people didn't pay attention. He played in the marketplace, sometimes just for a smile from a stranger. At night, when everyone slept, he would sit by the window, strumming softly under the stars. Days turned into months, months into years. There were countless moments when he felt like giving up again. But each time, he remembered his grandmother's words. A broken string doesn't mean the music is gone. His patience was tested again and again, but he held on. And then, one evening, something unexpected happened. A local music producer happened to pass by while Arjun was performing at a small cafe. He stopped. He listened. There was something raw, something real in Arjun's voice. The producer walked up to him and said, "You have talent. Come to my studio tomorrow." Arjun could hardly believe his ears. His heart raced, but this time, he was calm. He knew his moment had finally arrived. Not by chance, but by patience. Weeks later, his very first song was released. It wasn't an overnight sensation, but slowly, people began to listen. One song led to another, and soon, Arjun's music reached thousands of hearts. The boy who once walked off stage in tears now stood before crowds that sang his songs back to him. Arjun's dream had once broken into pieces, but patience picked up those pieces and turned them into something even more beautiful. My friend, maybe right now your dream feels broken too. Maybe you've tried and failed. Maybe the world laughed at you. But remember this, failure is not the end. It's just life asking you to be patient, to wait, to learn, to grow. Arjun's joy did not come from quick success. It came from the patience that transformed his broken dream. So ask yourself, are you willing to wait for your moment? Are you willing to trust the process, even when it hurts? Because when you do, your story, too, can change. Your broken dream can turn into pure joy. Never forget, a broken string doesn't mean the music is gone. Your patience might just be the key to your greatest joy.